So here we are, back at the lodge. My name's Peter, and today I'm going to show you the Eventide Instant Phaser. The year is 1971. Eventide came out with the first electronic studio effect. Now, I'm not including compressors or limiters. Those aren't really effects. Those are utilities. This is the first fully electronic synthetic effect. It uses 8 all-pass filters in a row to achieve a phasing effect. Now, phasing was possible before the Instant Phaser came out, but you had to use the actual flanges of a tape deck to get the sound. That's why we have phasers and flangers, because of the flange of a tape deck. So this is actually the first fully synthetic electronic studio effect in rack mount form. The Instant Phaser has a few controls. You can select between manual sweep using this knob, an oscillator, which is sweeping the LFO right now. It can trigger with an envelope, or you can use a remote CV. Let's hear what it sounds like. We're going to turn on our friend here. Now you might notice this is a stereo effect. Mono in, stereo out. The Instant Phaser can create a really nice pseudo-stereo effect. Let's see what happens when we turn it to manual. But that's not all. One morning in January, I was looking at Reverb, and I found a listing for an item. The item was unknown rack gear, and I grabbed it because I instantly knew what it was. What it was this box right here. This is the prototype designed and manufactured by Richard Factor himself of the Eventide Instant Phaser. He made this in about 1970, and I was emailing with him back and forth and showed him pictures, and he said, yeah, that's one of the prototypes. So since this prototype is a prototype of the first studio effect, this box right here is actually the first studio effect in rack mount form in human history. So all the videos we do with the reverbs, the delays, the choruses, the flangers, it all started with this, which started with this. It's basically the Rosetta Stone of studio effects. And it actually sounds different than this one. These are notable for all the phasers sounding different from each other, but this one sounds especially different, and it's because all the capacitors inside none of them are uniform. There's mica capacitors, film capacitors, whereas these ones, they're all uniform. The FETs are different in the production model than they are in the prototype. Even the op amps are different. Let's hear what it sounds like. We're just going to run some noise from our friend. There it is, the Eventide Instant Phaser prototype. This is a piece of history right here. And what's interesting is I'm pretty sure that among all the prototypes that he built, I don't think he ever turned this one on because there were things that were missing from it. So we may be the first people to ever hear this prototype, and now you can hear it too.
Thanks for watching.